Hello everyone, I'm here to present one quick walkthrough of the Docker module on Windows Subsystem Linux. I'm going to pass from all these topics, from introduction to Docker until running Postgres on pgadmin with Docker components. I will assume that you saw the main videos and you saw the theory. For running Docker on WSL, you need to have Docker Desktop installed with the WSL integration enabled. Okay, so I'm running with Visual Studio Code and I'm just going to run a simple Docker run hello world. Okay, in your case, it will take a little bit longer because it needs to download the image. I'm going to run now something a little bit more ambitious, like I say, and I'm going to run in a interactive way, Ubuntu image, and start in Bash. And as you see here, I have a simple uh, container with Ubuntu. Now let's try to run a Python image. Okay, we have now running Python image 3.9 and this is sorry, this is Python. Hello world in WSL. Okay, what's the problem with this? We don't have pandas, for example, in here. Okay, let's then is it with the control B, and now we're going to start our container, our new container, but with an entry point of bash. Why? With this we can install pandas. So if we do a pip list, you'll see that we don't have pandas on it. Okay, see, now we're going to do a pip install pandas. And now it's going to expand this. And current also prerequisites like NumPy, for example. While this is running, okay. So, like I said, now we have pandas installed. Okay, what's the problem with this? If we start a new container, it will start from fresh. Okay, so again, without pandas. So, for example, if we do an exit, sorry, I'm not writing here, I'm writing here. Okay, exit, and we start from scratch. Again, we don't have pandas. How do we solve this? We do a customized image with the Docker file and we start from Python, then we do the install and then we do the enter point with bash. That is exactly the same thing I'm doing here with the extra pip install. Okay, so now I'm going to visit this container and I'm going to build this test, let's say. Okay, this customized image. Okay, I will just call it test pandas. The -t is to tag, and I'm building this image. Okay, so with this, I got Python. I run the pip install, and now I'm starting with. I will start with Bash. For me, it was way faster because I already have this downloaded and cached. Okay, so now if we run this test, sorry, not this. course. Okay, if we run this, you will see that we have pandas on it. Okay, you see, now we have pandas. Now let's do something a little bit better because, well, we didn't do a thing. Okay, so let's visit. And what we're going to do here is the same as done on the main video. So we're going to build a customized image based on Python. We're going to install pandas. We're going to create a directory called app. Then we're going to run this file pipeline.py after they are copied. This one is the same. We're just getting a simple parameter. Okay. By this, I'm going to give them the same name. Okay. Okay, as you see here, now we have more steps than before. Now, if I do a run, I have to put here some date. I'm going to put Christmas. Okay, and now it's going to say, oh, fantastic job finishes successfully day of Christmas. Okay, so, and this is just a simple way. Let's try something a little more advanced, and by running Postgres. Here we have information how to run Postgres in Linux or WSL because WSL is Windows Subsystem Linux. So by Linux, we have to run like this. We have to run, well, this is the same for all, like you see, like you saw on the main videos. But for Windows Subsystem Linux or Linux, we have to run like this. Okay, so I'm going to copy this or like this. That's the same. And I'm going to paste and run, and I got an error. Operation not permitted. I saw this error on the FAQ. It was related with this volume precisely. As you see here, cannot change permission, operation not permitted. So let's go to this mistake here and see what they suggest. They suggest to create a volume, okay, with this name, whatever you want, and to set it local. So let's do this, okay? This volume is a really Docker volume. You see here, Docker volume. We don't have anything now, and I'm going to build this. Now we have a Docker volume. So now I'm going to run Postgres with that Docker volume, okay? So the great difference here is that we are setting here this instead of that pwd stuff. Okay, and for this, we will have our database running. Okay, where is this running? I have to install pg client. Okay, so pip install pg client. Okay, sorry, pg client. Okay, it was already installed actually, and I'm going to run when the database is running. Okay, it's already accepting. So let's make a run on pgqi, right? The same way as you saw on the main video. Okay, and we have a new error, and I also saw this error on our FAQ. So I'm going here, not to this, to the FAQ. And for this one, it's regarding probably this one. Yeah, exactly the same. You see, C implementation, a model, and yeah, exactly the same error. What they suggest it to install PG cop binary. Okay, let's try this out. Then and let's wait a little bit. Okay, and now let's try to run pgqi. Okay, we have here a small error. I don't think it's going to affect. And the password root. Okay, we accept the database, and also you can see here that we started to accept that database. Okay, and we have this list of table that in our case is empty. Okay, we don't have any database so far on this case. So let's okay, goodbye. Do you do? Yeah, goodbye, because I don't want PG client, I want PG admin. Okay, what's now I'm going to run PG admin and Postgres. PG admin, you saw in the main video, it's a great tool to work with Postgres. So first of all, I'm going to stop here the database. Why? Because I will have pgadmin and I will have PostgreSQL, and they are in both distinct containers. So I have to make a connection. So I have to make a network, okay? A Docker network. In my case, probably, yeah, you will say that it already exists. In your case, we'll just create. And now I have to set I have to set Postgres running with that network, okay? So basically this is very similar to the previous run, but now I have here a network and I gave this Postgres database the name of PG database, okay? So let's run here, and also for pgadmin, I'm going to do exactly the same thing with the network, okay? Okay, it's already accepting, and this one will be running in no time. In the meantime, let me, yeah, this was restored, that's why. So I'm going back to WSL, and I'm going to do here clear. Okay, PGadmin probably staying a little bit longer, but this one is already accepting. Yeah, it's take a little bit longer, it's a little bit heavier, but will soon show up here on our localhost 8080, okay? In the meantime, I will prepare because, well, we want something in our database, right? As you saw in the beginning, we don't have a thing in our database. Okay, so I'm going to prepare here my new file. Okay, my new Docker file, and for this one, I'm going to pick up the Python. We're going to install wget. Then we're going to do a pip install for the models. Again, we're going to create this directory. We're going to copy this ingest data inside, and we're going to run ingest data. Okay, for this, I'm going to just call it Docker build taxi ingest version, well, 01 by now. So what is ingest data? Ingest data is the same that was used uh, by creating an engine, by running CSV, converting to database, and then inserting um, in our database. Okay. Okay. It says here that's already working. I think take a little bit, probably. Mm, mm, mm. In the meantime, it's building here. Okay, it's building our new um, image, customized image. Actually, I don't know why I have your browser, but that's localhost 8080. Well, it's a image. Okay, Okay, should be getting, yeah, exactly. So the password was admin.com and the password for the user and the password is root. And let's log in. Okay, so we have here Postgres, we have here pgadmin, and we that will read Postgres, and we will have here our container to insert data in our database. Okay, so first of all, we need to make a connection between one and another. Okay, the normal one. Okay, I will call it just I don't know, Postgres SQL. And now here, connection, we have to give it the name that we gave here. So it was this one. I hope I don't have any problem with this. The port is correct. The database, it's not this one, it's any, let's see. Okay, the user, it's root, and the password is root also. Okay, and okay, yeah, whatever. So we have here our database, but without table. Okay, so let's put something here. Like you saw in the main video, the way of building this is setting a, a variable. Okay, we call it URL. Okay, then we're going to run we're going to run the same. We're going to run the customized image that we built. Okay, but we can't forget to get the network. Okay, because again, we have three containers. We have to give this information to to that to those. Okay, Docker run the network, which is the customized image, user password of the database, which is the host that was also we saw before, which is the port, which is the database, the table that I'm going to run, and the URL that's going to extract the information. And for this, it will probably take a little bit, but let's see. In the meantime, let me see if we have here. Okay, we have here pgadmin, picking, you can create tables, you can do whatever I want. It's fantastic to have a browser based. Okay, so it's downloading the files. Pretty fast, actually. I was expecting less. Okay, 50% already. Uh, okay, download was made. Now we are uploading our download file into the Postgres. So we are seeing that Postgres is getting something here. Okay, cool, right? Let me see if since it's getting something, probably I already have my table. Let me see here, refresh. Ooh, okay, and with the column that I want, okay, and we can do a simple query on this. For example, in the meantime, I know the file probably is big. This is still uploading my computer. Okay, I'm going to limit this as well. I don't want to see the first 100 volts. Okay. Okay. So I already have information on it. Not much, probably. Yeah. It's still uploading. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to run with Docker controls, okay, both containers, exactly the same as you saw on the main video. Let's just do, we have here, okay, Postgres and root is, okay, and then we have here, have with um, one with special characters, okay, so like this, then also user root and the volume, okay, don't forget the volume, and also the PGN with the same root, password, and port. Also, you have to add this information here on the bottom, okay, to say something like, okay, I want for this to be external because it's external. Okay, I'm going to stop this. Okay, because, well, we already have that more for presentation purpose, okay? You see here that a little bit and also some data. Okay, to stop PGN, I'm going to stop Postgres, okay? Still finishing. This one already is it. Okay, just and this one take a little bit longer. Shut it down, blah blah blah. Okay, fine. Okay, and now as you saw here, it's not working. Yeah, I will say, yeah, please refresh because I want to see that it's not working. It's not working. Okay, so what we're going to do now is going to up this Docker Compose. And with this, just simple as Docker Compose up. Okay, what it will do, it will find the Docker Compose.yaml and it will do first this one, and then it will say, okay, for this form, we need to be external. Already created this container, the first one, created. The second container is starting the database, okay, Postgres, okay, you see. And now it's going to start pgm. That's a little bit heavier, like I said. Anytime soon. Okay, finally, we have pgm working. Now we're going to refresh. Yeah, probably not yet because the gig is still not working. Should be no time, but now it's loading. That's loading is good. Automation. I'll probably not start here on browser, but on local simple because we will need to do a sign in. It's normal. We are talking about the IDA for SQL, but on the browser, it's normally to take a little bit longer. Okay, again, I mean, again, the password that we put there, that was root. PG admin. Okay, it will say, I don't have any server. So we have to add the server, okay? Again, pause, press. And now for this server, let me try, just so you can see here. Let me try the previous one, the one that we used before. that was with comma, almost sure. That was like this. Okay, and was your taxi route route. Okay, okay, doesn't exist. Of course, it doesn't exist because we closed the other container that was running, and now we have this new container with this as database as localhost. Okay, so now we need to put this, and now we have the um, database. What is great about this is that since we are working with volumes, since we are working with volumes, we have the table here, and this table has values. Okay, and I finished my presentation, and I hope you enjoy. Have a nice study.